just dominates at 170. Like, every round. People are saying it's boring, but listen, man, it's boring if you're a casual. The fact that he was able to do it every round, it was a little frustrating because you wanted Jack to try to adjust, but he couldn't, man. Islam shut his game down right away. He low kick front leg real quick, had him limping real quick. Like within the first round, he had hit it 3 or 4 times. Bad.
I imagine being Khabib, you know, just your proteges just coming in.
And Khabib's even better than him.
Right.
That's what's so crazy. That's how good those guys are. KOing people, man. It's different.
Yeah.
He's different. He's head kicking Volkanovski. It's like a different level of stand-up.
Yeah, Khabib said, you're going to be better than me.
Crazy.
Them Dagestani boys is here to stay.
You know what's crazy, dude? Bilal Muhammad, you know, who was the champ at welterweight, went down to Dagestan and trained with those guys, and he was like, I thought I trained hard. I really did. I thought I trained hard.
And I just know, because this is how it always fucking works, dude. I just know that the second I start picking the underdogs, all of a sudden, Makhachev just fucking dominated. How could you pick Ian Gary? Like we ain't seen the recent events that we've seen. I'm going to go with Ian Gary, dude. I think he's going to be too elusive on the feet. I don't think Makhachev's going to be able to kick at range against him and do that effectively. And I think it's big danger for Makhachev on the feet, man. At range? Listen, against JDM's the same size as Makhachev. Maybe a slight bit taller than him, but they're about the same frame, same size. Makhachev went to the legs of JDM, you know, knowing that he was going to have that stance, and we've seen that, you know, JDM's low kick defense isn't what it's all cracked up to be. So that was kind of like a, you know, in hindsight now we know. When it comes to Makhachev.
But if you want to stop a wrestler from taking you down, get up 3 times. He's got to have a moment there. If you get taken down, you got to have a moment while we wrestle. You got Jordan Burroughs to deal with. It would not matter. Thing you can do, and they take you down 3 times. They use all that effort to get you down, and you get back to your feet. That wrestler is done trying to take you down.
I'm tricky on the feet. I'm tricky on the ground. I'm hard to touch. I'm hard to control. I'm hard to predict what I'm going to do. I'm hard to read. All of those are elite stand-up and grappling skills. So by any means necessary, my hand gets raised by any means necessary. It could be first round knockout, it could be 5th round knockout, it could be submission, it could be a dog and dog back and forth war. As long as my hand gets raised, I've succeeded in.
But I do think he's the most elusive on the feet in division. And you look at the height, the range, the reach, and how Machado is so good at taking out that calf kick, staying long, being on his bike at a lot of moments of the fight. You look at, this is an odd comparison, but you look at the Prates fight. Prates wasn't trying to take him down, but Prates is a killer. And me and Machado Gary knew how to stay at him. I think we could see Islam a little bit disoriented, not knowing.
When that cage door closed on August 15th and I'm stood across, I'm going to go out there and do everything I possibly can to put him unconscious and get my...
So, not a lot. So my point is that he's going to continue to fight the way. This is what makes him, this is what I've always said. This is what's going to make him dangerous for Islam, because nothing changes for him. He needs to stay on his bike, needs to stick and move, and he needs to make sure he don't get tired this time. He can't afford to get tired like he did against Carlos Prates.
He do a lot of points. He don't hurt people.
I think obviously his biggest weakness is cardio. So for himself, is trying to fix that, and you got to go 5 rounds. You got to figure out a way to go 5 rounds, especially with your style, where you're not like a finisher like that. You have to be able to push that same pace, push that same running for 5 rounds. So for him, it's just figuring that out. And I think fighters now are starting to see.
Ian Gary's really good. And sometimes we forget how good he is because we want to not like him because he says things or does things, or when we vilify a fighter, we tend to hang on to that. And we've done that with Ian Gary. He's got a really high IQ for fighting. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He's long, he's rangy, he's got a lot of experience now. He's always been getting better along the way. And he's got wins over guys that guys never could really figure out. Like for Michael Venom Page, no one could really figure out Michael Venom Page. Ian Gary's got a win over him. Carlos Prates, he's an absolute killer right now. Ian Gary's got a win over him. So the fact that he's able to find ways to beat guys that no one else can beat, makes him a very dangerous opponent for.
But I think also too, man, this is what people have to remember, dude. There's 15 pounds that when you go up from 155 pounds to 170 pounds, that's 15 pounds, man. Ian, he's never fought a big, long dude that has a jab, that knows how to kick, that's a longer body that Ian Gary has. And even Ian Gary, man, Ian Gary can take the back very, very well. He's shown that, man. If you're able to take the back against a guy like Shavkat Rakhmonov and then almost finish him with the smaller guy with longer legs, I think I personally think this is a good fight for
Ian comes out and looks his absolute best when people think that he can't. Go see the Rakhmonov fight just as an example. He won many aspects of that fight. Rakhmonov won the contest as a whole, but Ian took his O away. Ian defended those positions. Ian showed that wrestling wasn't.
I think the odds, because of the style, favors Makhachev probably. Because of the the styles. I think Islam Makhachev have maybe more ways to win the fight. So if I'm just thinking rational, according to the odds, I think it favors Makhachev. But Ian Gary definitely has all the chance also on his side to do it. He's a very good striker. He's very long. He's great grappler as well. But he need, I think, to find a way to keep the fight standing, and to use his style to his own advantage.
His first half of his work was fighting in his father's shows in the middle of nowhere in wherever they're from. He's like 12-0. The opponent he's fighting is
the match. Some people think that Gary will make